Recovery teams are launching a massive search in the Java Sea for victims of the AirAsia Flight QZ8501 crash, as investigators look for the plane's crucial data recorders. Indonesian officials have confirmed that remains and debris found in the waters off Borneo are from the plane. Crews on board aircraft and ships are to scour the sea on Wednesday. The Airbus A320-200, carrying 162 people from Surabaya in Indonesia to Singapore, disappeared on Sunday. President Joko Widodo said a massive search by the ships and helicopters would now take place. "We will focus on the evacuation of passengers and flight crew as quickly as possible," he said following a visit to the search site. "I also feel the loss from this tragedy and we all pray for the families to be given fortitude and strength." Singapore has sent ships equipped with sensors to detect pings that may be emitted from the plane's black boxes. Malaysia, Australia, and Thailand are also involved in the search. The U.S. destroyer USS Sampson has been sent to the zone. Professional and humble. Several bodies have been recovered from the water, but officials have disagreed on the number. "I know the plane has crashed, but I cannot believe my brother and his family are dead," Ifan Joko told the Associated Press news agency. He said he had lost 7 relatives, 3 of them children, as they traveled to Singapore to celebrate the New Year. "We still pray they are alive." Pilot's friend, he was very professional and experienced and a humble man. Meanwhile, tributes have been paid to the pilot, Captain Irianto, an Indonesian national who has been described as an experienced airman. Friends said he was professional and humble. AirAsia boss Tony Fernandez said earlier that support would be offered to the families of victims and that search teams would work for a speedy conclusion. "It is a horrible, horrible experience, but we will try and do our best," he said. "That's our focus right now. You know, it's an experience I never dreamt of happening and it's probably an airline CEO's worst nightmare. Worst possible news." The first debris from the plane was spotted earlier on Tuesday. Pictures of debris and bodies were shown on Indonesian TV. Alice Budisatrijo witnessed relatives screaming and crying as they watched a news conference on screens in Surabaya. Relatives of passengers on the plane watching the pictures were visibly shocked, with some collapsing. An AirAsia statement on Tuesday said the remains were found in the Karimata Strait, southwest of Pangkalan Bun in the Borneo province of central Kalimantan. The head of the search operation, Bombenso Alistia, said that a shadow had been spotted under the water, which appeared to be in the shape of a plane. On board the plane were 137 adult passengers, 17 children, and 1 infant, along with 2 pilots and 5 crew. Most were Indonesian, but the passengers included 1 UK national, a Malaysian, a Singaporean, and 3 South Koreans. AirAsia previously had an excellent safety record and there were no fatal accidents involving its aircraft.